activities of people in different regions. That's page number 37 for me. Okay. What today's lecture is very very important. I am making a video as well, so it will be probably the map will be more clearer then. Okay. I have to just place it here, and now I have to move on. Okay. I'll just wait for a while. I just have to place it at the best available. Okay, I have to pin media. Okay. Now, beta, this is very important. Okay, this map is very important. I am making a video of it as well. So you people must, and I am again repeating, must have a clear view of it then. Now, as page number 37 highlighted that what will be or how climate is being a factor in shaping, reshaping of people social behavior, but more importantly their economic activities and their movement from one place to another. How can they be probably will they stay forever at a place they belong, or will there be movement? They may be nomadic in their behavior. That is very important. Okay, and that factor, that phenomena, that position is being cleared or being described, being you could say is very importantly shaped by the presence of various factors. I was wondering about Safiullah Khan, and Safiullah Khan is here. Okay, he is my champ. Okay, now beta, I have to just tell you that what's very important about this map. I am again repeating that this map may not be that much clear in this particular probably camera of laptop, but it will be more clearer in my original video. Okay, how can climate be a source in the economic activities of individuals or a community in particular? How they will have their earnings, what profession they will gonna to more opt for, what will be their stay tenure at a particular area, will that stay be permanent, or will there be any seasonal alteration? That's very important. Now I have to just today I have to just tell you about a journal specification. When we have that journal specification, then we will be more than able to understand in detail about many other things. Okay, and when we will read the text, it will be piece of cake for we people. Okay, Safiullah बच्चे, are you getting my voice? मेरी आवाज़ आपको आ रही है बच्चे? Safiullah is gone again. Why? Okay, I think there is some net issue with him. Okay, I have just to make it clear. Pakistan, when you travel in Pakistan from south to north, actually you are traveling on a rise. You will be on uplift. You will be on ascending order. Okay, where every step towards northern side will give you rise, will give you uplift. Okay, Safiullah just joined. Safiullah, beta, I was waiting for you. Okay, as soon as you join, Safiullah, bache, is my voice clear to you? Safiullah, beta, is my voice clear to you? Okay beta, now just listen. Okay, इसमें शायद इतना मैप क्लियर ना हो, लेकिन मैं जो वीडियो बना रहा हूँ उसमें मैप बहुत क्लियर है. टुडेज लेसन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, अच्छा मैं बच्चे मेरी नज़र अभी आ जाऊंगा थोड़ा थोड़ा, लेकिन मैंने ये मैप की तरफ किया हुआ है. ठीक है, दिस इज पाकिस्तान मैप. ओके ओके सफीउल्लाह जी बेटा, सफीउल्लाह आपको आवाज आ रही है? जी बेटा सफीउल्लाह, आपको आवाज आ रही है? ओके, आवाज आ रही है बच्चे सफीउल्लाह आपको? बेटा इस तरह है ना कि मैं अभी वीडियो इसकी बना रहा हूँ, ये जो मैप है, इसको मैं कवर करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है। और वीडियो जो मैं दूसरे मोबाइल से बना रहा हूँ तो उसमें आपको क्लियर फिर मैप नजर भी आ जाएगा, लेकिन अंडरस्टैंड दिस, ओके। बासिल एंड तलहा, ओके। Now, beta, I have to just tell you okay, what is very important about this. When you are taking a single step from south to north, you are actually on ascending order or up left or on rise. Your altitude will get higher and higher and higher unless and until you reach, or probably you are lucky to reach K2 height. Okay, so that is the highest point of Pakistan. Now this altitude change, this having some areas being exposed to sea waves, or probably you could say the sea breeze, and some areas being exposed to the the monsoon winds which originated from Bangladesh, and then some other areas probably of Pakistan exposure to western winds, okay, which is the cause of rainfall in winters. There is alteration and variation in Pakistan, okay. There are highlands which are like this, okay. There are then lowlands which are like this. Then there are arid regions which is this, okay. Pakistan and Punjab, Sindh, and some part of Balochistan, they are covered. Then there are high regions here as well, which are very cold, or where temperatures falls below negative, okay. And then there are these lands. These are lands having extreme weathers or extreme winters. There are these lands which have mild summers and cold winters, but they are green lands. While these areas are such extreme in their temperature that it didn't have any probably greenery, or probably the fall of temperature below zero didn't allow much greenery to lavish, or probably to establish or to develop, okay. So these are obviously, or a major chunk of these areas, the extreme north, they are barren lands, okay. So highland zones, Pakistan can be divided in many zones, which are highland zones, okay. Then there are you could say these areas are Potohar. Then arid region, which is known as desert area, and then coastal area. Now it can be further subdivided into many areas, but in the broader context they are divided in hilly or high lands, arid regions जो रेगिस्तानी इलाका है, desert areas, plain areas, and plains are then two. One is upper plain area, one is lower plain area, and then you could say that a sea area or areas near to sea, which is known as coastal area, okay. अब हम इसमें जो आते हैं, और फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज हाईलैंड जोन, ठीक है। हाईलैंड जोन, first we will tackle about the importance of probably the behavior of temperature and season over there, okay. Usman is also here, welcome bache, okay. First we will just describe and just analyze about the temperature of these particular areas, or probably this particular zone. It will be a single zone, but area wise it got a very larger chunk of area, okay. I have to tell you that first we will have to study about their seasons, okay. And what is the climate over there. Now I have to tell you, I'll probably just have to give you a soft reminder that there is a difference between climate and weather, and climate is more prolonged, it is more permanent and hard and resistant to any change, okay. No cross talking, bache, no cross talking, keep quiet, okay. The topic is bache, effect of climate on life and economic activities of people in different regions, okay. Page number 37 with me, okay Safiullah. But Safiullah bache, I am explaining this to you, and by having explanation, as Pakistan can be divided in many zones by taking the criteria of climate. Are you getting me, Safiullah? Is it clear, bache? Okay. So by that means we can pinpoint it many areas. You have joined a bit late. When you are traveling from south to north, obviously your altitude and your height will be on increase or decrease. It will be on increase or decrease, Viola. Increase. That is very important. So these are highlands. Okay, these are highlands. Then these areas are plain. Then these areas are arid regions. And then these areas are karsty areas. When it begins from Jivani, it begins from Thatta, Sindh, and ends at Jivani, Gwadar, Balochistan. Okay, these got there will be a variation in between, or probably in itself, in the zone as well, but these variations are negotiable. I could say that there may be difference of temperature between Gilgit Baltistan and some area related, or forgot about that. Let's come to a very local example. There will be temperature difference between, or probably temperature difference between Galiat and proper Abbottabad, but the difference will not be as humongous as it ought to be with Lahore or with Multan. So zones are areas, divisions by climatic means, which behave almost same, where rainfall, average temperature, annual rainfall, and climatic behavior remains the same almost. Okay, now we are going to study, as Pakistan can be divided in many zones in accordance or by the scale of you could say climate. So we'll now come on to the first described area, which is highland zone. Okay, so highland zone, as prescribed by the name, will be on the extreme north. Okay, why? Because as we are moving from south to north, our altitude and our height will be on positively aiding. Are you getting me, bache? Usman, are you getting it, bache? Is there any problem? Are you getting my voice clear? Okay, the map will be very much clear in the video which I am having with my mobile. Okay, the map will be very much clear in that. Laptop cameras are not that efficient. Okay, and have I received the homework from you? What about your homework, Usman? Usman, are you getting me? Where is your homework? Okay, but positively, okay? Okay. So remember this, that this is the area on the extreme north will be the highland. Now first we will have to realize, or probably analyze, or take in consideration about the temperature over there, or what is the climate over there. Okay, so severely cold winters, prolonged, very lengthy and severely cold winters, and mild summers. That's why tourists visit these areas mostly in summers, because summers are mild. The temperature is not on the higher side. It stays somewhere between 10 and 15, which is very, very negotiable and very pleasant indeed. Okay. Okay, and these areas include northern and northern western areas. Now this is west, this is east, this is north, and this is south. So these areas include northern areas like Gilgit Baltistan, and western northern areas. Okay, like these areas and these areas. It includes both of them. Okay. The and temperature is freezingly low. It is very, very low. Okay. It is very much on the downside. Okay, Basil, you have asked to unmute you. Yes, Basil. Okay. I was just asking. There was a mark on the video that Basil is asking to unmute him. Okay, okay. As long as you are comfortable, I have no issues with that. Okay, but the temperature is freezingly low. The growth of trees is retarded. So greenery is not possible in these extreme areas. That's why, if you could see these areas, they are barren. They are as barren as bricks. They didn't have any greenery or greenery related life over there because the temperature is so low. It is impossible for greenery or probably for biological life to survive. Okay, so they are barren lands. The growth of trees is retarded. The grass is buried under snow, and at some places river and टॉरेंट्स आल्सो फ्रीज, इवन के उसमें जो चश्मे हैं जो दरिया हैं वो भी खुश्क हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, फार्मिंग पॉसिबल नहीं है. अब हम आते हैं कि इतने जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फ्रीजिंग टेम्परेचर एंड दिस लो साइड टेम्परेचर, व्हाट इज द बेसिक इकोनॉमिक, व्हाट आर द बेसिक इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज ऑफ दीज एरियाज. कि यहाँ के लोग जब फार्मिंग नहीं पॉसिबल, मूवमेंट नहीं पॉसिबल, और वो बिल्कुल एक जगह पे स्टक हो जाते हैं, स्टैग्नेंट हो जाते हैं, देन व्हाट इज द अल्टरनेटिव टू हैव इकोनॉमिक अर्निंग्स, टू हैव सर्च फॉर फूड, to work. Okay, people are involved in indoor activities. Number one is very important that they are involved in indoor activities. They save, or probably they work, or they do, or they store during mild seasons for tough or rainy seasons ahead. So they store, and then their activity is on the side of, then their activity is that they store it out, and then they kept themselves indoor for the purpose to survive that harsh and hard conditions. Okay, then like weaving, embroidery work, pottery, these sort of carpet wearing, these sort of activities they involve themselves in for earning. Then there is transhuman activity. Transhumans मतलब ये कि एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाना in search of better life, in search of this for flocks. ठीक है, कि खुराक की अवेलेबिलिटी हो, जो माल मवेशी हैं, जो फ्लॉक्स हैं, ठीक है, उनके लिए, और फिर ये है कि अपने भी इनके लिए इनकी बॉडी उसको सरवाइव कर सके. ओके, और फिर ये क्या करते हैं कि कूलर टाइम्स में, वेरी हर्श एंड हार्ड कंडीशंस में ये डाउन आ जाते हैं, और जब समर आ जाते हैं, माइल्ड कंडीशंस होती हैं, तो ये फिर माइग्रेट कर जाते हैं. ठीक है, इसी वजह से ये जो एरियाज हैं एक्सट्रीम के नॉर्थ के, जो हमारे एरियाज हैं, ये बहुत बहुत स्पेरसली, ठीक है, बहुत थिनली पॉपुलेटेड है. इधर यहाँ पर पॉपुलेशन की जो रेशो है पर किलोमीटर और एरियाज के मुकाबले में बहुत लो है. एंड जस्ट बिकॉज कि यहाँ पर इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज ना होने की वजह से अव्वल तो लोग यहाँ पर रहना अवॉइड करते हैं. ठीक है, और जिसकी वजह से यहाँ पर जो पॉपुलेशन रेशो है वो कंट्री कंपैरेटिव टू अदर एरियाज ऑफ द कंट्री, इट इज ऑन द वेरी लो साइड. ओके, पठान्स के जो ज्यादातर कबाइल हैं, जो एरियाज हैं, बच्चे आई हैव टू जस्ट टेल यू कि सेम बिहेवियर, ये सेम बिहेवियर बट लेस एक्सट्रीम्स यहाँ पर एरियाज भी हैं. ठीक है, जिसमें कोहे सुलेमान और ज़ियारत और इसके आसपास के एरियाज जो हैं ये भी इसमें शामिल हैं. इसी तरह है यहाँ पर भी लोग बुनियादी तौर पर उनके पास अल्टरनेटिव वर्क का नहीं है, तो वो इंडोर हो जाते हैं या उस जगह से माइग्रेट कर जाते हैं. ठीक है बच्चे. अच्छा, पठान्स के जो कबाइल हैं वो नोमैडिक हैं. नोमैडिक है मतलब कि इन सर्च ऑफ बेटर फूड एंड इन सर्च ऑफ बेटर लाइफ प्लस इन सर्च ऑफ वाटर, ये एक जगह से दूसरी जगह कीप ऑन गोइंग. ठीक है. अच्छा, ड्यू टू एक्सट्रीम लो टेम्परेचर विंटर में यहाँ पर ये लो एरियाज में आ जाते हैं. आप अक्सर ये गलियात पे देखते हैं कि जब बेतहाशा सर्दियाँ हो जाती हैं तो जो लीपर्ड यहाँ पर पाए जाते हैं वो लो एरियाज में आ जाते हैं. ठीक है, क्योंकि अप एरिया में एक तो उनकी बॉडी के लिए उस टेम्परेचर में सरवाइव करना इज नेक्स्ट टू इम्पॉसिबल. नंबर सेकंड, फूड अवेलेबिलिटी भी कम हो जाती है. सेम इज द केस विद ह्यूमन बीइंग, बट वी डू इट इन अ मोर probably you could say decent way. Okay, we don't attack like leopards. We attack in a more decent way. We are as much brutal as they are, but we attack in a less decent way. Okay. they have to move. अच्छा, the valley of Peshawar is the greenest part of this region, और यहाँ पर woodlands भी हैं और बहुत सारे irrigated fields भी हैं. एक्सट्रीम नॉर्थ में जो है बच्चे, ये जो एरिया है बिल्कुल बॉर्डरिंग एरिया है, लेकिन यहाँ पर मैं आपको बताऊं कि सियाचिन यहाँ पर है. नाउ सियाचिन जो है ये दुनिया का हाईएस्ट बैटल है, जहाँ पर नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर जो है -30 या इस तरह के उसमें रहता है, ठीक है, -42 तक भी जाता है. हाँ, और स्पेशल क्लॉथ्स के बगैर, स्पेशल अरेंजमेंट्स के बगैर वहाँ पर सर्वाइव करना इज इम्पॉसिबल. ठीक है, ये जो एरियाज हैं ये हाईएस्ट फील्ड भी है, उसकी फाइटिंग फील्ड भी है वर्ल्ड में. ये जो एरियाज हैं ये एक्सट्रीम नॉर्थ में है. ठीक है, यहाँ पर क्या हो जाता है कि ये एक्सेसिबल भी नहीं होते लैंडस्लाइड्स की वजह से और हैवी स्नोफॉल की वजह से. जैसे अक्सर आप देखते हैं कि गलियात वगैरह में जब बहुत ज़्यादा बारिशें और बर्फबारी हो जाती है तो यहाँ पर भी कुछ एरियाज जो है वो बंद हो जाते हैं और वहाँ पर फिर हमारे लिए जाना मुश्किल हो जाता है. अक्सर आप सुनते हैं कि कागान में सयाह फंस गए हैं, फिर इमदादी कार्रवाई जारी है या इस तरह से. ठीक है, जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी यहाँ पर बहुत लिमिटेड है और इन लोगों के लिए अपनी इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज को कैरी ऑन करना इज इम्पॉसिबल. ठीक है, अब जैसे ही आप नॉर्थ से साउथ की तरफ आएंगे, इसी रीजन में आएंगे, इसी जोन में आएंगे, नॉर्थ से साउथ की तरफ, यहाँ पर आपको ग्रीनरी भी ज्यादा मिलती हुई महसूस होगी. यहाँ पर टेम्परेचर भी दोनों उसमें राइज होता हुआ महसूस होगा. गर्मियां भी लेस सिवियर होती हैं, प्रोलॉन्ग होती हैं, सर्दियां लेस सिवियर होती हैं, प्रोलॉन्ग होती हैं, लेकिन इतनी एक्सट्रीम नहीं होती. लाइक -5 इज नेगोशिएबल कंपेयर टू -30. ओके, और फिर गर्मियां जो है वो भी 15 to 20 इज आल्सो वेरी गुड कंपेयर टू 40 और 45. ओके, यहाँ पर टेम्परेचर आपको ज्यादा होता है. वेस्टर्न हाईलैंड जो है इसके भी बैरन माउंटेन्स हैं और ये बलूचिस्तान में भी है. ठीक है, ये एरियाज पर भी ये वाक़ है, ये एरिया जो है. ठीक है, जब आप डेरा इस्माइल खान से इन हो जाते हैं. अच्छा, एनुअल रेनफॉल जो है यहाँ पर 125 to 250 मिलीमीटर है. और दूसरा ये कि ये सिर्फ एक सीजनल है, वो भी है सर्दियों में. गर्मियों में यहाँ पर बारिशें ऑलमोस्ट ना होने के बराबर हैं. ठीक है, लैक ऑफ वाटर सप्लाई डिस्करेज ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट्स. अब ऑब्वियसली इंसान की जिंदगी उसके साथ जो जुड़ी जितनी चीजें हैं वो तमाम वाटर के इर्द गिर्द हैं. अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ वाटर नहीं होगी, ठीक है, तो इट इज इम्पॉसिबल, मुमकिन ही नहीं है कि इंसानी जिंदगी वहां पर हो. ओके, या क्रॉप कल्टीवेशन जो है वो ऑब्वियसली अब वाटर होगी तो ही उससे क्रॉप कल्टीवेशन पॉसिबल है. हाँ, लेकिन यहाँ पर एप्पल्स, मैंगोज, ठीक है, एप्रिकॉट्स और ग्रेप्स जो हैं वो काफ़ी मकदार में पाई जाती हैं, सॉरी उसकी काश्त की जाती है और ये सोर्स ऑफ अर्निंग उनके लिए है. ठीक है, नाउ टुडे लेक्चर वाज अ बिट शॉर्ट बट आई विल जस्ट मूव ऑन टू यू पीपल.